Good evening, everyone. We have a serious matter to discuss this night. One of our top executives, Mr. Wong, received a life threatening message. I've set a plan for us to follow to address this issue effectively. First, Mr. Kenyon Bernarte shall be our intel. He shall discuss to us the details of the case first. Second, Ms. Lara Joy Sampang, you are responsible for the investigation of this case. You are to work closely with our intel, Mr. Kenyon Bernarte. Third, Mr. Christian Santuyo, you will be the operations officer for our case. You are responsible for the personal safeguarding of the top executive. Everyone, after Mr. Kenyon Bernarte discussed to us the details of the case, you must tell me here in our meeting, how would you act with your roles for the fulfillment of this case? Mr. Kenyon, you may start first.
Hi everyone, this is Ken, and good evening to everyone that is present in this meeting. This case is about a life-threatening message that was directed to Mr. Wong. Apparently, the message was constructed from words and letters that was cut out from magazines and pieces of paper. That later on, Mr. Wong could be killed. Later on that day, Mr. Wong received a dead cockroach that was pinned into a index card with a straight pin directed to its body with a message that says that this could be you.
Thanks, Mr. Bernarte. Indeed, intelligence officers are the heart of operations. It is your duty to gather as much information relative to the case.
Cabinet Director, rest assured that I will continuously gather new information that is relative to this case. I actually plan to re-interview our top executive and have interviews to people that has close contacts and who have had interactions with them.
Thanks. Now, Ms. Sampang, how do you plan to investigate?
As the investigator of this case, I will work closely with Mr. Bernarte and develop leads. I will analyze all the information he is giving me from his interviews with the people and our top executive. I also plan to coordinate with the IT department for CCTV footage, as this would be critical in finding who was or were responsible for the delivery of the life-threatening message.
Thanks, Ms. Investigator. You should also coordinate with the PNP for the DNA found in the letter. We might find some useful information there.
Copy that, Director. There might be bits of fingerprints there we can obtain in his killing of the cockroach. I will coordinate with the PNP's forensic service.
Thanks. Mr. Santuyo, how about you as operations officer?
No worries, Director. I am a former SWAT and I think I can handle the safety of our top executive, Mr. Wong. I also want to hire at least 3 security guards to help me ensure the safety of the top executive until such time as the PNP has taken place. Also, I want to partake in the investigation and help the Intel group in gathering informations. That's all.
It has been a week of work. Any updates, everyone?
Good morning, Director. I was very busy this week because I have been ensuring the safety of our top executive, Mr. Wong. So far, I do not sense any real danger to his life. Whenever he's outside, I was with the 3 security guards that I hired to help ensure his safety. Also, when I was with the Intel group, we noticed something. I think we know who was the real culprit.
Who was it?
It was his deputy, Mr. De La Cruz.
He is right, Mr. Director. Upon my investigation, it was his deputy.
I actually went undercover and gained the trust of the janitor who was responsible for delivering the message. I was spying on him.
The conflict was about promotion, Mr. Director. Intel reports I have analyzed showed me it was because Mr. De La Cruz was passed over for a promotion. He believed that he deserved the promotion but felt he was unjustly overlooked in favor of the executive. This simmering resentment and jealousy fueled his desire for revenge.
What's your proof? Were there people who had concrete statements?
Actually, Director, I was ordered by Miss Sampang to corner the janitor. Afterwards, we just waited outside with Mr. Bernarte while Miss Sampang interrogated the janitor.
I'm truly sorry for what I did. I did not want to do it, but if I refuse, I thought I might lose my job.
Can you tell us what Mr. De La Cruz said to you? We need an honest testimony.
He told me to deliver it to Mr. Wong. He told me it was urgent and he stressed that I should not tell anyone about it. I felt like I did not have a choice.
Thank you for being honest, Mr. Janitor. Your testimony means a lot in solving this case.
Oh, that's a nice recording. By the way, Miss Sampang, were you able to secure the approval of the Chief of Police to conduct such an interrogation?
Yes, Director, I have the papers.
Great job, Miss Investigator. Anyway, I will immediately take necessary actions to terminate De La Cruz. I will also order Bernarte and Santuyo to accompany Mr. Wong to the court in filing a case against De La Cruz. Anyway, it has been a productive week and I would love to recognize the accomplishments all of you have made. Mr. Kenyon Bernarte, you have been very instrumental in the early stages of this case, that without which we won't be able to have leads. Ms. Sampang, you did a very great job analyzing the information Mr. Bernarte sent to you. Without you, we won't be able to have a concrete evidence to be filed against De La Cruz. Indeed, as I read in the book, women are innate great investigators. Lastly, to Mr. Christian Santuyo, our operations officer, thank you very much for being the strong man. And Mr. Wong told me that your presence made him feel comfortable and safe. Great job, everyone. Anyway, I have a question for you all. Have you had any learnings after the completion of this case? Ms. Sampang, you can start first.
Well, in my role as an investigator, I have learned to be detail-oriented. Being attentive to every piece of evidence is indeed crucial. Additionally, I have realized the importance of effective communication during interrogation, while avoiding the use of force to gain valuable information. This particular incident is an unexpected eye-opener, emphasizing the need for caution in dealing with other people and the significance of collaboration in resolving real-life cases like this.
Great job, Ms. Sampang. How about you, Mr. Operations Officer?
So this experience has further emphasized my role in keeping people safe. I've learned the importance of maintaining constant vigilance and strong security, especially in such situations. Moreover, I've realized the significance of seamlessly transitioning between different responsibilities such as safeguarding and then going back to the intel to effectively support the team's goal. So I think we did a good job in ensuring the safety of Mr. Wong and also providing an effort to solve the case together.
Great insights. How about our best intelligence officer?
Well, as the intelligence officer that was assigned to this case, especially when dealing with life-threatening cases, we should always consider the integrity of the information that we gather, as it is detrimental to resolving and to the output of this case. Nevertheless, I appreciate as well the collaborative efforts of everyone who is part of this team, because I truly believe that without teamwork and cooperation, we won't be able to resolve this matter at hand.
That's great, Mr. Bernarte. Anyway, mine is about recognizing that no one is inherently superior nor inferior in any team or in any workplace. It is a vital lesson we have learned in this case. Each person, each employee has their own unique skills they can bring into the table. Look at the contributions of you, our intelligence officer, contributions of you, Lara, our investigator, and the contributions of you, our operations officer. Look at how you contributed to the success of this case. Indeed, no one is inherently superior nor inferior. All of us have our own unique skills we can bring or we can contribute in the table.